Hello, students, and welcome back to our second video of chapter number 3, class 5th, Social Studies. In video number 1, we have discussed the chapter that is the evolution of transportation. Okay, so in this video 2, we'll be first revising, then we will learn few new words, and after that we will be completing the exercises of this chapter. And I hope all of you are studying at home, doing your work on time, and please stay at home, and please help your parents also, and keep yourself busy. Okay, so let's get started with chapter number 3, video 2. My dear students, first let's revise what we have studied in the video which we have done before, or in the chapter. Okay, so let's revise. So the first point is transport. Transport refers to the ways of moving people and goods from one place to another. We have studied in the chapter, right? The second is India has a well developed network of roads, railways, airways, and waterways. Okay, so there are different types of networks we have, different types of transportations we have. We have roads, we have railways, we have airways, and waterways, right? Then the third point is the most important roads of India are called highways, right? These are the most important roads. Why? Because they connect one city to another, okay? And it is from north to south, east to west. You will find different highways which are being connected from one another, by which many things have been sought out, transportation has been sought out, and to carry people and to carry goods from one place to another is been very easy by these highways. That is why we say it is one of the most important roads in India, right? Then the fourth point is Indian railway network is the second largest in Asia and the fourth largest in the world. This point also we have studied in the chapter, right? Then the fifth point is India has network of inland waterways in the form of rivers, canals, lakes, and backwaters. Okay, so we have already studied about this inland. Inland means first related to the water waves. Okay, then in inland water waves, rivers, canals, lakes, and backwaters comes. We have different rivers in India, different canals we have, lakes also, and backwaters also, right? So these, from these inland waterways also transportation have been done, right? And many people travel from one place to another within the city, right? So that is the inland waterways in the form of rivers, canals, lakes, and backwater. Okay, and the last one is aeroplanes are the fastest means of traveling over long distances, right? This also we have studied in the chapter. First of all, we have studied that aeroplane is one of the expensive, right? One of the expensive way of transport, but it takes less time to cover the distance. Okay, so that's why people prefer to go with this to save their time. That's why we say that it is the fastest mean for traveling the long distances. Okay, so these are the 6 revision points which you can go through it. It is given in your book also. Okay, then next we have new words. This new words are also mentioned in your book. You can go through it. Okay, but then the new words, first we have tar. Tar means you have already maybe seen it. Okay, That is, tar is a black substance that is thick and sticky when hot and hard when cold. Okay, this tar is a material by which people make roads to make it a mental road. Okay, so that is called with the help of tar. It is a black substance, liquidic black substance by which people or the department make the road. So that is a black substance that is thick and sticky when hot. Okay, first they have to make it hot to make it liquefy, and after that they have to label it properly with the help of machines. Then after once it get cold, it becomes hard. Okay, then we have highways. Highways are the main roads between cities and towns. Okay, then tunnels, a long hole under the grounds. Tunnels basically we find in hilly areas. Whenever you go to any hill station or any hilly area, you can find tunnels, so many tunnels over there. So that is a long hole under the ground. Okay, then port, a place where ships load and unload goods. There are different port points we have in India, like in Mumbai, we have in Chennai, we have in Vishakhapatnam, right? So it is a place where ships from different parts of the world they come and they do import and export. They bring goods, right, from different parts of the world, and they stop, halt there, and they service all the goods, or they they send all the goods from one place to another. And Mumbai is one of the busiest port in India. We have studied in the book also while doing the chapter that Mumbai is one of the busiest port in India. Okay, so these are the few new words which you can go through while studying the chapter. All right, students. Then after new words, we have fill in the blanks. All the fill in the blanks I have already mentioned the answer. Okay, in the book also you can find these questions, these fill in the blanks. The first one is invention of dash led to the development of cars. So we all know the invention of wheels led to the development of cars, right? Then the second is national highways are built and maintained by central government. Okay, so the national highways which move from north to south, east to west, completely within the country, it is being maintained and managed by central government. Okay, and the state highways are maintained by state government. We have already studied in the chapter. Then the third one is cargo ships transport goods. We all know that we have ships which carry goods. Okay, we call them cargo ships. Okay, so cargo ships transport goods. Then the fourth one is unmetalled roads are found in villages. Unmetalled roads are those roads which we can say the kacha roads. Okay, which are not made properly. They are made of mud and sand, right? Okay, with the soil, but they don't use tar or any other material to make the road. So unmetalled roads are found in villages. We can also call them the kacha roads. Okay, the fifth one is Indian railway network is the second largest in Asia. Okay, so we have this point also came in the chapter when we were studying in the first video. So Indian railway network is second largest in India. Then we have the last one, aeroplanes and helicopters are the means of air transport. We all know that aeroplanes and helicopters are the means of air transport. Okay, so these are the 6 fill in the blanks which you can do in your copy as well. Okay, and you have to study it thoroughly. After fill in the blanks, we have true and false. True and false, we have 6 true and false. Again, I have mentioned the answer over here, but whenever you study or do your self study, you have to first remove the answer and you have to give the answer by yourself honestly. Okay, the first one is metal roads are also called kacha roads. Okay, so that is false. Just now we have studied that non-metal roads are called kacha roads, but here it is mentioned that is metal roads are also called kacha road. That is a false statement, right? Then Russians introduced the railway in India. Who introduced railway in India? We have studied in the chapter, that is British, right? So this is also the false statement. The third one is goods trains carry loads from one place to another. So we have studied that goods train they carry different types of goods from one place to another, especially the perishable goods also they carry right from one place to another, right? So that is a true statement. The metro trains run in Delhi and Kolkata. It is correct. So this is also a true statement. We have many of you have traveled and seen metro in Delhi and Kolkata. So this is a true statement. Then the fifth one is petroleum and oil are carried by cargo ships. So petroleum and oil. So this is not being carried by the cargo ships. So this is the false statement. Okay. Then the last one is air transport is the most expensive means of transport. So we all know that it takes less time. Okay, it saves so much of hard work and energy and time. So that is why it is one of the expensive means. So this is the true statements. All right, students. So these are the 6 true and false, which you have to learn it nicely, and you can do in your copy also. Then after true and false, we have one more exercise, that is encircle the odd one out. We have to pick the odd one out. Okay, odd one out, they have mentioned encircle, but I have mentioned with the red color here. But whenever you do in the book, you have to circle it. Okay, remember that. So the first one is car, bus, bike, and truck. So what do you think is the odd one out? Is bullock cart. Okay, all these things you can say car, bus, and bikes and truck. These are the modern vehicles, or they use mechanical energy or machines. But bullock cart is still is carried by the cows and buffaloes, right? Then the bullock cart is the odd one out. Then we have sea, canals, lakes, metal roads, and rivers. Okay, so sea, canals, lakes, rivers, these all are the waterways, right? But metal roads are the roadways. So metal roads is the odd one out. Then we have monorails, ferries, goods trains, and metro trains. So all these are of railways, right? But ferries are from waterways. So ferries is the odd one out. Okay, ferries are the small boats which carry people also from one place to another. Okay, within the city. They are used in small lakes or backwaters. If you go to south of India, you can find in the coastal areas small ferries to carry small things and goods, and to carry people also from one spot to another spot. So those are ferries. Okay. Now the fourth one is yacht, ship, liner, boat, helicopter. So yacht, ship, liner, and boat, they come under the category of water waves, right? But helicopter comes under the category of air waves, right? So that is why helicopter is the odd one out. So very simple, very easy. So you can go through it and you can learn it easily. Okay. After your odd one out exercise, we have finally the question answers. Okay. So total we have 5 question answers over here. With the red I have mentioned the questions, and in the black I have mentioned the answers. Okay. So you can go through it. The first one is, what is the main difference between a national highway and a state highway? The answer is, the national highway connect the state capitals, big cities and towns all over the country. Right? We have studied it in the book, in the chapter. Then what is the state highway? Connect towns and cities within a state. Okay? So national highway connects different towns and cities all over the country, but state highways only cover cities and towns within a state. That's why they are named as national highways and state highways. Okay, students. Now, question number 2. What is the importance of water transport? So here you have to tell why. What is the importance? What is key? Or you can say key. Why people use water transport? So there must be have some importance, right? So here you have to tell the importance of it. So what is the importance? Water transport is one of the cheapest means of transport. It is most suitable to transport heavy and bulky goods also. Okay, so cargo carriers, cargo ships, they carry heavy and bulky goods, and it is very cheapest. Cheapest means सबसे सस्ता. Expensive means सबसे महंगा. Cheapest means सबसे सस्ता. So that is why water transport is one of the cheapest means of transport, and it is the most suitable for transport heavy and bulky goods. That is the importance of your water transport. Is that clear? Okay. Now question number 3. List some means of water transport. So you have to give the examples of few water transport. So we have ships, ferries, boat, yacht, and canoes are some means of water transports which you can give the answer. Okay. Then question number 4. We have how are helicopters useful? Helicopters come under the category of airwaves, but why it is so useful? So the answer is helicopters are used to drop food, medicines, etc. during the natural calamities to people in the affected areas. So basically, when there is some natural calamities like earthquake, flood, right? So helicopter can easily go in those affected areas where bus cannot go, boat cannot go, ship cannot go, aeroplane cannot go. There only helicopters are easily, or they can go easily to the affected area. That's why it is very useful machine, right? So helicopters are used to drop food, medicines, etc. during the natural calamities to people in the affected areas. They also carry mails, perishable food materials to far off places. Okay, so they also carry mails like letters, right? And also carry perishable goods material. Perishable means, beta, perishable means those goods which get spoiled or stain very fast. Okay, like food materials or flowers, they get stale or they get destroyed very fast. So they have to cover the time very quickly. So for that they use helicopters so that they can be sent to one place to another within the given period of time. Okay, so those are your perishable food, and that is why the helicopters are useful. And the fifth one is aeroplane are used to transport which kind of goods? Okay, so aeroplanes कौन कौन सी चीज़ें इधर से एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पहुंचाता है? We all know that aeroplanes are specially used to transport again perishable goods such as flowers, fruits, and vegetables to far off places. Okay, so basically cargo planes or the luggage planes. Okay, so cargo planes especially they are being used to transport perishable goods. Okay, the reason I have told you, because they get stain or they get spoiled very fast. So before getting spoiled, they have to send or transfer the material or the goods, perishable goods, from one place to the another. So perishable goods are flowers, fruits, and vegetables which are being transported by aeroplanes also from one place to another. Okay, so all the 5 questions you have to learn thoroughly. You have to do it in your fair copy. Okay, if anything you do not understand, you can call me, you can WhatsApp me. Okay, and again I am telling you, the theoretical part which I have given you in video 1, that is only for your reference, for your journal idea. The actual content, the actual paragraphs, or you can say sentences, that you have to go through with your book. Okay, so from so now this chapter is over. chapter number 3 is completed. So we have the explanation of chapter number 3, then we have done the exercises of chapter number 3. So kindly go through it, don't waste time, and please stay at home and take care of yourself, take care of your parents, and thank you for taking out time for me to learn this chapter. So please stay at home, stay safe, and God bless you. And I'll be coming again with another video of chapter number 4. Thank you.